Continuous design in the continuation of our semi-detached project in Revit 2024 that we are embarked on for a long period of time. So we are bringing it to conclusion. I please with you to watch this particular episode to the very end, because it's going to talk about material selection and rendering settings in normal Revit without using external rendering engine. So what we do is that you go to your 3D and you see the way your position of the building and the gate and everything you have created. If you are satisfied with the material, now if you have any issue with the material, what you just need to do is to click upon the component of what you want to work on. Like go to the proper side of the elevation, rotate, so the 3D view can accommodate any kind of decision you want to make concerning your drawing. So you can click on this and say, okay, as you are here, say edit in place, because any component you create, you need to follow for edit in place. So that will take you to the family level, so be able to do what, select and do whatsoever you want to do. So like this one now, I want to change this particular one. So as I select now, you see that this dialog come up. So I'm going to do what, like selecting category. Another category, it gives you the option of appearance and graphics. You can change graphics and say use rendering appearance. And the graphic appearance, whenever you want to select material, you come to appearance. Then from here, this thumbnail, click on it. That is the asset thumbnail. From there, you come, and it's so many material that are available on this home page. So some of the prefer this one that are predefined. You can select from them anyone you know that is okay, applicable. And the most especially, what you need to do is to go to appearance like that. This will contain almost everything, and there are more documents in this position than the other ones. So what you do is that you select that one, and what I want to do is that particular component that brought me to this place is what I want to change. So I'm going to choose something like the stone okay by me. If I use stone or granite, marble, or whatever that needs okay, let me just use this one, fine alabaster. So it's all a choice, all the choice for you to choose. Fine alabaster is just a pattern or something like that. So as you have done with that one, all you just need to say is that you say click or okay. So the okay is going to take you and going to accurately change what you have done. Can you see? So when you zoom in, you see the fine alabaster, everything has been rendered, but never render like that, but just like assigned for now. So you click finish model. So the model, click finish, and you come back to your normal home position. So these are the things you need to do at that point. So now if you now want to click on setting, you need to set a camera in place, and the best angle to set a camera is that you choose your own personal camera, depends on your own preferences. So at the level 1, that is why I encourage people to set their camera, because their camera will be able to pick, and you come to this and say view. From your view on the 3D view, choose camera. So you can set camera from this top as well, does not matter. So but there, so that's where the whole process lies on. So I'm choosing from right side of the building to push. So as you do that one, things like this will pop up, and you'll be able to rearrange and put everything in place for yourself. So that is it. So in all these things you have done, the beauty of the whole project will come around. Let me show you something about the particular one that we are doing now. Look at it. On this particular one that we did, that will basically be the guide to our training. All this one are done. Everything was done using that same format of Revit to render this without using neither video nor anything. So that's what I want to do the setting for you now. You're going to see. So this image that you're seeing is just the background image that brought into it. So we're going to explain that to you all these particular things are being done. Like I selected the material the same way you do all this one, and selected the materials, and every other component that you see, put them in place as we have done in some of these tutorial we have done before. So go back there and see what you have done. Now this is the position of what you have set, and you can imagine if it's okay by you, fine. If it's not okay by you, you can still continue to edit your camera. That is the function of what you do. So now camera, I want you to go more down. By the eye elevation, I want it to be like 1005. So the target tool should be like 1005. So the reason why both of them must go hand in hand is that because of this your vertical line, let it be what accurate and perfect. Because if you decide to twist any, like let's say this one is 2900 now, see, you find it difficult that some of this line will be breaking and be bending. So, and it's when you want to render, it's not going to give you perfection. So that's why you need to do what, let everything be, let the eyes elevation and target elevation always have the same. Can you see? So when you zoom in, no matter how you see, you never see any break line. So that is the beauty of it, and you have grabbed that. Now to set a background in the rendering dialog, let us go to rendering dialog and let me explain something for you. So at this rendering dialog, there are so many things you need to know in the rendering dialog on the Revit. To render perfectly after assigned material, you need a quality rendering. The quality rendering, what I mean is that the rendering that is very high. The most important one can be best. Then the best will give a fine tone, a high DPI to everything you have done. But because of the graphics, you may use many years, because the more you increase it, the more the size this thing will be. So when you use printer, so as you are sending this one, the higher this, the longer it will be. So I'm not encouraging you to just, the best thing to do when you send your DPI to like 300, you see that the size increases. So at the best, you can lower it, at the same time use a customized specific. Let me come back to that place. So now the sun setting, the way you are looking at the sun and everything, you can set to evening, you can set to afternoon, you can do whatever you want to do. So now the sun setting here is that you can combine both artificial and artificial exterior light and interior light. Exterior light naturally always in natural sun, that is exterior for you. But when you want to combine both, but when you have a bulb outside like this particular street light, now if you want to use the light maybe like in the evening, you have to put on the artificial, so that when the sun is shining, the artificial one is going to be available as well. So that's how you set. But from here, you want to use exterior light. On the sun setting, you can use it the way you are using it. So you can calculate your gravitational zone wherever you are in the world, so it's more easy. So where are we staying? Where did you stay? You want to use single day, you can click on single day, the dialog will change and you'll be able to set. So you set your location. Where did you stay on the world map? If you are connected to the internet, you can do that one and connect yourself to whatever you want to do. And if you are not connected, so you just look at the hour of condition and the part of the place they are doing. So some of these are the assignment one. So day-to-day solar, so you change it and everything you need to work upon. So I'm using just a still day for this particular one with no default location. So just choose that and you click it. So the next one is the background. That's where I brought that image in. So the image is what you need to choose, and when you choose image, you just go and choose any image that is available on your studio that you know that okay can work perfectly and accurately with what you have done. So you search for it and see whether there is something that can be used. So when you get that image for yourself, you bring it in. So what you need to press is you use stretch so that we cover the whole, what is it called, crop region, the whole region of the background that you have chosen. So that is how it works in that aspect. So that's what you do in your render. You can at the same time and customize and change it to your home preference state. If there's anything you want to do that you don't know how to do it very best, so this one will help you and increase your visible graphics. So at the end of everything, you have an image like this that have been rendering properly and visibly. So these are the way you do the rendering setting and you get everything right. So that is how I want to explain, because I cannot do any rendering in that aspect because of the time and time factor. So you do that practice rendering every time, and when you get to this level, there's good, and practice consistently make everything good and mode board for you. And for anyone who have any questions, that's okay, they want a question that for maybe a specific area, I've done that for so many people. To do their inbox, they come to my WhatsApp page and discuss something with me. And if you want to say, you can send it on the comment section. I will reply you immediately. And if there's anything you still want me to touch that you don't understand in these aspects, that is not in the scope of the beginning of this tutorial, you can come on me and send it on this comment section. I will reply it and I will tell you what to do, and if it's maybe for me to continue the model or model that aspect for you, definitely I will gladly do that to you. So thanks for watching. Kindly subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to on your notification, and every time help us to share this continuously. So we are grateful for the beginning of this project to this very present time. Thanks for staying with us. Thanks for watching us with us. We continue to bring another project